Hello, welcome to session 4 of the From Zero to Hero program. If you missed out on session 1, 2 or 3, I'd advise you to go back onto the YouTube channel. It's the Boost My Image YouTube channel. More than likely it's where you found this one. And do the number 1, then the number 2, number 3, and then here we are at number 4. If you want to do mix it up a little bit and you want to do number 4 first, hello and welcome. And then go back and do number 1, 2 and 3 then, okay? So we're going to start off with you doing a little warm up. So marching on the spot. What we'll do is we'll kind of revising some of the stuff I've mentioned in sessions 1, 2 and 3. As you know, I didn't want and I still don't want to overload you with a load of information, because more than likely if you're doing this program, it's because you hadn't had any experience in doing exercises or classes before, or maybe you did and it was years ago and you're just getting back into it now. So I'm just going to kind of touch on some of the stuff we said before, adding a little bit extra, and that'll be it. Okay, so we're just marching now and you're just moving the arms, you're keeping your chest up. So when I count you in then, you're going to change that and go into knee raises like we did in the other sessions. But for now, you're going to keep going. We're going to start together like a little team. So I'll remind you, it's knee up one at a time. I'm back with you. We go together in 3, 2, 1 and knee raise. So your knee up in line with the hip. Again, keep your chest up. Once you have the hang of that, you're doing bicep curls. And then when I count you in, you're going to do leg curls. I'll give you a reminder. It's where you bring your feet to your bum. In 4, 3, 2, 1 and leg curls. So we broke these down a little bit slower in the sessions 1, 2 and 3. So this is a bit fast paced for you. Sure, not to worry, you can always pause the video, do a couple of them, press play and join back in again. Okay, right, so when I count you in, you're going to go back into the march like you did at the start. In 4, 3, 2, 1, march. Good. Let's put those together, 10 seconds of each. So 10 seconds marching, 10-second knee raises and 10-second leg curls. In 4, 3, 2, 1, we're marching. Moving the arms and go forward. It's like I will walk 500 miles. Get ready, knee raise. In 3, 2, 1 and knee raise. You start to bring the arms up over your head slightly. 5 seconds. 4, last 3, then leg curl 2, 1 and leg curl. Chest press your arm if you can. So like I said before, if the coordination's not your best, not your strongest suit, just leave out the arms and do the legs. By now we should be getting a little bit better from practicing sessions 1, 2 and 3. 3, 2, 1 and march. Good. Now what you're going to do is go into the half jacks. So I'll just remind you, it was one leg out and in at a time, okay? In 3, 2, 1 and step out. Feet together and then you join them back in. Lateral raise your arms if you have the hang of the legs. Now, to make this one a bit harder, if you can, if your knees are all right, you're all right with jumping, you'll do jumping jacks. If you can't, you'll stick with the half jacks, okay? In 4, 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. If you want to do the jumping without the arms, save a shoulder or neck injury, just do the legs. If you don't want to do the jumping, you can do the half jacks, but do the arms up over your head. 10 seconds. 9, last 8, deep breaths. 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1 and march. Breathe in real slow. Breathe out real slow. So I just noticed there, your first 3 sessions were all low impact or lower intensity. There I added in higher intensity one by adding in an exercise with a few jumps. But you know, for every reason you ever need to go back to the easier version, the lower intensity, that's no problem. I'm just giving these options in for anybody who wants to take them, okay? You want to do those jumping jacks again. In 4, 3, 2, 1 for 10. 9, deep breaths. 8, 7, 6, squeeze your stomach. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 and march. Good. Right, you're going to go into squats. I showed you them before in the other sessions, but I'm going to remind you again, you can keep marching, okay? As where your legs are wide and shoulder width, your chin is up, your chest is up, hips go back, you bend, you lift up. Inhale, exhale. I'm back with you. Remember, we're like a team. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go wide. Sit down and lift up. Big breath in, breathe out, go up. Driving through your heels, okay? Don't worry about going down real low. So you're going to sit back onto a chair. Now, to take this low intensity, because there's no jumping, into a higher intensity, you add a jump. Little hop up and down. But like I said in the jumping jacks, if you don't want to add a hop, you don't have to add a hop, okay? In 4, 3, 2, 1, jump for 10. 9, breathe, 8, good, 7, last 6, chest up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Good. One more time doing those. Make sure you don't round your back. Keep a neutral spine, okay? In 4, 3, 2, 1, squat down and jump for 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. Drink break. Slow deep breaths. Make sure you've got your window open, your bottle of water close by. Now, like before, breathing. If you're really dying, hands behind your head. Always stop whenever you need to. Replay it, rewind, then you play it again. You know, so do at your own pace. I just want to advise you sit down, have a cup of tea, then do it again. But if you do ever need to stop, feel free in stopping. Your 3 exercises today. I'm going to show you exercise 1. Meanwhile, don't just be sitting down, just kind of move around lightly. Remember the little pre-stretches I showed you? I'll just remind you. You do like a pre-stretch where your hands are behind you. If your neck tends to be sore, you can bring your ear one side, other side. You don't need to do pre-stretches, but if you have a particular area that's causing you, you know, any sort of pain, if you're feeling particularly tight, you can do a little stretches like this while I demonstrate the exercises. You can lift your foot up. If you can't touch it, doesn't matter. You can change over. So again, these are me just remind you of your pre-stretches for when I'm demonstrating your first exercise. You could have your legs straight, hang down to the ground for the back of your legs. If your back feels sore around your back. Or another way is you can arch your back. So there's some of your pre-stretches. You feel free to do them. And I'll show you your first exercise, which is the deadlift. So if you've got your 2, say, water bottles, if you've only got 1 water bottle, you can hold on to 1 water bottle. If you've got 2 tins of peas, you can use them. If you have a bar, use the bar. If you have got dumbbells, you can use dumbbells. It's up to yourself. But when you are doing it, you want to start off with your feet hip distance apart, roughly the width of your foot apart. Okay, that's your base. Knuckles are forward. Your back is straight, so it's not rounded or slumped. That's your back, your base. Then you're breathing. You breathe out on the hardest part, okay? You're going to push your hips back, bend, breathe out, come up. So it's a deadlift. Breathe in, go down, breathe out, go up. Right, so when you're ready, grab whatever equipment you're using. And then you're going to start in 3, 2, 1 for 10. Inhale down, exhale up. Sit your bum back, then you lift up. If you're not using any weights, doesn't matter. Just slide your hands down along your legs, come back up. Important thing here is you're not banana back, you have a neutral spine. Hips back, bend, you lift up. Just do 4 more, big breath in. Breathe out, squeeze your bum, last 3, and lift. Don't push your hips forward, just neutral. Last 2, and lift, shoulders back, last 1, and relax. Just roll out your shoulders. So you're going to put the bar down, roll out your wrists. If you're a little bit behind, that's no problem, you can catch up. When I count you in, you're going to go again, okay? So you squat down always to pick up your weights. Never just lean to the side. In 3, same exercise, 2, 1, and 10. Lift, squeeze, 9. Breathe out on the way up. Last 8. You're working your rectus spinae, that's your lower back. 7. Walking around your quads. Working your glutes, your hamstrings. 6. Breathe in on the way down. 5. Squeeze your stomach tight. 4. If you're a bit behind, that's fine. I'll give you a chance to catch up. 3. Probably added in a little extra there, but however, 2. And 1. Brilliant. These are 2 sets of 10. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10 on all the exercises today. We'll say you do this session, then you're doing it again in another few days. You can do the, just pause me, or even now as I'm yapping away, so you'll get another 10 reps in there if you want to do an extra 10. Alternatively, you could do 12 reps or 15. For today, well, I'm showing you 2 sets of 10, okay? Now what you're going to do is hold on to your weights, keep your shoulders back. This is a hard one, so if you need to lighten up the weight, that's no problem. Or if you need to go out any weight, you can, right? You're going to just lift it out to the side, to the front, back down. So again, out to the side, to the front, down. If you have light discs, you can do the discs. If you have tins of beans, peas, beans, whatever, you can use them. So hold on to them. If you have no weights at all, just put your hands in a fist in 3, 2, 1. Go to the side, front, down. 10. Side, front, down. 9. 8. 7. Hands in the fist if you have no weights. Squeeze. 6. 5. Squeeze your hands in the fist. 4. 3. 2. Last one. If you miss one, that's no problem. If you want to put down the weights, put down the weights. Roll out your shoulders. If you want to do an extra 1 or 2 reps, go for it. Then we're going to go again. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Side, front, down. 1, side, front, down. 2, side, front, down. 3. Keep going like this. It's isolated, so it's harder. Walking around your deltoids and your shoulders. Good. Big deep breaths. Go for 2 more. If you want to get a bit extra in, you can. Last one. And perfect. Relax. Good stuff. Do your extra there if you want to. So we're after walking around your bum, around your legs. We walked around your shoulders. It's called intra-abdominal pressure. Basically, it means that you're walking the muscles in your stomach without intentionally, without doing sit-ups and all. Because if you weren't walking the muscles in your stomach now, you'd be all slumped forward. So you're always walking if you keep your chest up, not real high, but not up high, low, just kind of sitting in the middle, and you'll be walking the muscles in your stomach. But what we are going to do now is work the muscles in your stomach a little bit more. So you're going to hold on to your weights, whatever you are using, put your 2 feet out wide, and put your hand up to your shoulder. So over one of your shoulders. It's a wood chopper. You're going to lean down, and you lift back up. Okay, so this is a bit awkward. You're just leaning down to one side, you lift it back up. You can use one weight if you want, a bottle of water if you want. So with your left shoulder, the weight is at your left, up in the air, but out a diagonal. So you're drawing a diagonal line from your foot to your hand. Okay, keep your legs straight. Focus on the sides of your stomach. In 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out, go down. Breathe in, lift up. Don't bend the legs. Breathe out, go down. Breathe in, lift up. 3, 4. If you're getting vertigo doing this, don't move your head so much. Just look the direction you're going. 5. Just look down with your hands if you're getting dizzy. 6. If you can, you're leaning down into it. 7. You have 3 more to go. 3. And lift. Well done. 2. Back up over your shoulder. 1. Lift and relax. Opposite side. Pop it to your shoulder. Up in the air. Big deep breath in. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Go down. Breathe in. Lift up. 2. 3, 4. Good. If you're getting dizzy, just look to the weight. 5. If you've got no weights, that's fine. Just lean down to touch. 6. And back up. Down. Touch. 7. Focus on the sides of your stomach. 8. Make a diagonal line with your body. 9. Good. Last one. 10. And relax. Good. If you want to do extra, do extra. If you want to catch up, you catch up. You're going to go again, so use your weight if you have one in your bottle of water. Back to the way you were when you started. In 3, deep breath in, 2, 1, and off you go. Exhale, go down. Inhale, go up. So you want to get your brain to focus on the muscle that you're walking. So it's only session 4. Don't worry if you're finding it very hard, still confused or whatever. Good thing with the videos is you can stop it, rewind and play it as many times as you want. Okay, you're on 6. Well done. 7. Keep the legs straight. 8. Focus on the sides of your stomach. 9. Perfect. Last one. 10. Good. You're going to go over the opposite side. So again, if you're using a weight, you squat down, hold on to the weight. Just hold on to whatever you want. If it's tin of peas, go for 3, 2. Breathe in. 1. And off you go for 10. And lift. Good. 9. And up. Last. 8. And squeeze. Good. 7. Control the breathing. Last. 6. And lift. 5 more. 5. Lift. 4. And squeeze. You're doing great. 3. Lift up. Last. 2. Up. 1. And relax. Perfect. Squat down to leave down your weight. Make sure it's not in your way. From there then, you take another little drink. Take your time. Slowly bring down your heart rate. Big deep breaths. So you know, for today we did 2 sets of 10. Feel free, as I'm yapping away when you watch it again, to put in a third set of 10. Remember, if you're doing a rep, that's down and up as 1. If you do 10 of them, that's a set. If you want to do 12 of them, you can. Then you could do 15 the next time. So there's loads of different ways you could change it. You could start off with the wood choppers, then the flies, then the deadlifts. So you can mix up the order you're doing it in, okay? Make sure you contact me, let me know how you're getting on, if you're stuck on anything. If you wanted it then, so this is session 4. If you wanted to go back and do session 1 and 2 together in one day, back to back, then you could do session 3 and 4 together in one day, back to back. You could do session 1 and 4, 2 and 3. To get me so mix it up all the time, but I will give you another video as well. Keep you going all the time, okay? Right, so hope you're feeling cool down now. We're going to do a stretch. So hold on to the wall or the door, lift your foot up, 2 knees together, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slow deep breaths. Breathe in, fill up your lungs. Breathe out. You take your time and then you change onto your other leg. So if you want to make this stretch a bit harder, you can put your knees together. If you're not able to hold on to your shoelace, it doesn't matter, you just don't hold on to it. So you know some of the other sessions we did, like session 1, standing, 2 was lying, 3 was a mixture. Today obviously was standing again, but we'll mix it up all the time. Okay, you're doing brilliant. Well done for getting to session 4 anyway. Legs wide and straight, hang down. And then from there, you want to just take your 2 hands behind you and bring your ear to your shoulder. Doesn't matter which side. Your other ear to your other shoulder. If any grandkids or friends, you know, they're there with you and you want them to join in with you, that's no problem. You can send it on to anybody as well. We don't mind once everybody's training. That's the main thing, isn't it? Then you go over to the other side. So reach up. Feel free to pause this and hold each stretch a little bit longer as well. Come in and then you're just going to bring your 2 feet together. Bend your legs. Wrap your hands around the back of your legs. And you round your back here. So tuck your hips under and round your back. Tuck your chin. Then you're going to bend your knees. Put your hands near your thighs and lift your chin up. And you lift your chest up. So really arch your back up towards the ceiling. Then you straighten out your legs and lean down to touch the ground. Doesn't matter if you can't touch it. Just keep your legs straight and hang down. Just hold it there. And you slowly come up and you reach your arms up and lean back. Squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. Good. And you slowly relax, roll out your shoulders, your wrists. Go the opposite direction. Just roll everything, lift the heels up real high. Lower them down. Brilliant. So well done on that. Give yourself a big bowl of bus. And I'll see you again for session 5. Thank you.